Sign the paper.
I signed the paper. It's done.
What shit? You dropping this done deal?
Bro, let them know it's a done deal. Bro, it's a done deal. Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. It's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped. You dropped.
Sign the paper.
I signed the paper. It's done.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case. And because this alleged video came out, so let me tell you a couple things. Number one is, I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that. Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with a cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime. That was my original argument. It's still my argument. Number three of my number 1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again, they said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with an alleged AK-47. It shows someone else with an alleged AK-47. So there's still things in this video that still help the defense. Obviously, the video in itself, if it's proven to be the actual video, it's not something that would be exonerating in a state case and or a federal case, even though I don't think federal has jurisdiction over it. The important things are the things that are missing from that video. It looks like the alleged victims still have their jewelry on in that video. So there's a lot of things going on in that video that people really need to take a very hard look at. And when people say, oh, this guy's cooked, that guy's cooked, they're just not lawyers. They don't know how to look at videos and how to look at the evidence.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as the feds made a strategic move yesterday, as last week they decided to let it be known they had recovered a video of the whole robbery and incident that went down when it comes to Pooh Shiesty trying to make Gucci Mane release him out the contracts. They put up the photos, they put up the descriptions of it, basically saying we have the motive, we have physical evidence, and we have other evidence as well to keep Pooh Shiesty behind bars and not receive a bond prior to his date of going to trial in February 2027. Well, yesterday they said, you know what, let's go for the gusto, put the video out. Ain't no other way we seeing this right now, and it's being all over the internet. Then they said they got these gigs of other evidence with this as well. Just more things to throw on Pooh Shiesty if they do decide to go to trial in this situation. Well, Bradford Cohen right here, who was Pooh Shiesty's lawyer on this case at first, but he's worked as Pooh Shiesty's lawyer throughout the years, helping them get other cases dropped or get a lesser sentence that he probably would have got if he wouldn't have had a lawyer like this. He is good, but I got to keep it all the way 1,000 right here because I don't want to get into arguments of word semantics with him because he is right about something. He's went to law school, He know how things work in the courtroom. He know what can and can't happen, what they is and ain't supposed to do. And I hear the word, semantics and this how they do in the courtroom. So I'm not gonna argue his expertise, but I will say this right here, bro. When it comes to the federal government, once I realized what COINTELPRO was under J. Edgar Hoover and how the government can move, I said, oh, they make their own rules. So he can come and say this and say that. That's one conversation going on right now that's getting a lot of people talking and speaking on it right here. But when you have a motive, you have a reason, you have physical evidence. Now, they might go in there and get that kidnapping charge dropped and knocked off the case. No doubt about it. I'm not going to rule that out. But at bare minimum, you're going to get a conspiracy charge in the feds with this right here. Wrong place, wrong time, motive, communication. You're on an ankle monitor, your reputation, and if you go to trial, you're going to blow it because of the fact they going to paint you out about this is what the jury going to see you as. They're not going to see you as a nice guy. They got letters from the security guard was there and everything of the sort. There's another conversation going on the internet right now, though. Was not Pooh Shiesty, was Gucci Mane scared? Man, Gucci Mane wasn't scared. Some people said he was scared. It was this, and they are going into what was going on with Gucci Mane. I said, bro, I can't believe that we're in this time right now in this world where people are thinking that rappers or entertainers or anybody ain't supposed to be human. Fam, if somebody put a gun to you, you're supposed to be scared. Your nervous system is going to kick in. So whether Gucci Mane was scared or not, it wasn't like he was wrong. It's like people are looking for other conversations, man. Gucci Mane wasn't scared. Gucci Mane wasn't scared. Bro, somebody put a Draco on you, you supposed to be scared, bro. That means you got some sense. That means get alert. You supposed to be like, okay, let me get these dudes if they want, so I go ahead and make it home, bro. So it's like, I don't even understand why that is even a discussion. Fam, anybody can get robbed. Gangsters rob other gangsters. Real steppers, real street dudes, real hitters get robbed. That's a part of the game in that lifestyle. If you know, you know. It just is what it is. So looking at that, ain't like he was running around, oh, man, please save me, bro, please. And then other dudes even having to jump out there and just go with that as a conversation and try to remove it from the realm, y'all. It is what it is. Gucci Mane gave a statement to the police. That helps this investigation. Y'all can call it what y'all want to call it. Y'all can move the goalposts how y'all want to move it. Gucci Mane told on him, which, however he feel about it, that just is what it is. It's not an opinion. He told. And that's going to help this case. This is why Pooh Shiesty more than likely will plead guilty, because if he go to trial, he will blow it. It just is what it is. So they're going to have to try to work down some time on it. Who knows what that may be. And I don't really feel that from afar. I'm not in Pooh Shiesty's mind, and I'm not trying to make sense of this. You should never do this at all. This ain't the 80s and the 90s no more. Doing stuff like this, just take the long road, work hard, because you're just crashing out at the end of the day. But when it comes to this right here, bro, I think Pooh Shiesty looking at it, and this is my guess, they figured we got him to sign the contract, but when you don't plan out things like this, which you should never plan out something like this, you do things in the spur of the moment. They didn't sit down and practice how they wanted this to look. You're doing it in real time. Hey, he signed the contract, but he might try to come back and say we forged his signature, or he really didn't want to sign it. Man, get him on camera saying this too. It's extra evidence. So I'm thinking he got to be quiet and he just got to take it. He from the streets. I'm from the streets. He can't go tell on us. So we good now. But you got to factor in the cop that was there, the cameraman that was there, and you got to factor in you putting your street expectations on somebody else to not tell when they get victimized in this situation. Nah, all that rap stuff finna go out the window. All the gangster talk finna go out the window. And for y'all who don't know, Gucci Mane dropped a no paperwork, no stitching mixtape with BG like 2 or 3 years ago. Gucci Mane's whole career has been this street stuff. Pooh Shiesty fell into that trap mentally, and he was aggravated because he wanted out of that contract, and he went for the gusto, became part of the capital C's, controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation, to be a part of the conversation, to keep the algorithm in rotation, and we added crashing out to that situation. It just is what it is. He'll have to face it how he face it. I'm thinking that they're probably going to plead guilty to this to not get maxed out in the courtroom, try to get the kidnapping charge off, and we'll see what happened with it. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.